Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so we have this screened-in covered patio area, and let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions that I have. Overall dimensions I have is 7'7" by 17'7" by 19'5". I have that 19'5" section all the way out to here, but there is a walkway over here, I'll call it, and I have that at 17'3" to this point here, all the way to the edge over here. You can see that this is a screened in area. I have this height over here at 7'6" to the top of the cross beam here, and then I have this section where the angle of the ceiling here is about 8'10", and then also the top flat section of the ceiling over here at 9'4" 5/16". We do have a fan here. We have I have the fan diameter at 5 foot, and then we have some lighting fixtures. There's one here, one over here, and also two more here and here. And not quite sure of the exact location of those. However, I did match them up to a ceiling plan that I received. Ceiling plan, you can see here we have the fan, chairs, lighting fixtures here and here, and there's also a speaker that's going to be located somewhere in this area right here, as well as one over here in this area. All right, let's go ahead and turn that dimensions off. I think that's about it as far as the dimensions are concerned. So all right, let's go ahead and look at what possibilities we could do in regards to placing heaters in this area. You can see that our seating positions are pretty much on this side over here. There's a chair here, and one over here. Barbecue section here, and I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the screen so it's easier to maneuver through the plan. But noting that there is a screen here, it is something that you have to be concerned about with regards to the screen itself, as well as the amount of air movement through the patio. So on cold days, you may wish for more heat, and on cooler days, maybe a little bit less heat. So considering a control system for an application like this is going to be something that is important to make that decision. All right, let's go ahead and look at what models I might place in here. I'm going to actually turn off the array itself for a minute. These are SlimLine 4,000 watt units, so I have 3 of them placed in this patio. I'm going to go ahead and move some of these around here in just a minute, but the main thing is that we have clearances that we need to meet. So there's the below clearances, above clearances. The below clearances are 18 inches from all 4 sides, and then 36 inches down below the heater. And the above clearances are 6 inches on all 4 sides, 6 inches on top from this point here up to the any combustible materials above. And you can see with that 5 foot fan here that we are meeting that clearance just barely. But we could, if this fan itself is positioned higher than the bottom edge of the heater itself, we could move this heater over to the right slightly and possibly utilize the footprint of heat a little bit better. So let's go ahead and look at the overall distances that I have on this. So you can see here I have this about 2 foot 6 inches from this edge to this edge here, And then this particular unit here, again, these are all 4,000 watt SlimLine Infratech units. I have at 9'6", roughly 5/16 to the center from the edge of the patio itself here. And I think that's about it. This heater here is located in the same position as the one in front here. And then, of course, you can see that we are meeting that 18 inches of clearance over here. I did move it out a little bit further just so that we can get a nicer footprint. And I do have this unit here at about a 10-degree tilt towards the center of the patio for more coverage on the inner edge of the patio itself. Let's see if there's anything else as far as those dimensions are concerned. You can see that I do have the heater itself. I believe that's the bottom edge. Sorry about this. Let me move over here. I'm going to turn off these clearances for a minute. And yeah, I think I have this measurement here at the bottom edge of the heater. And just wanted to verify that. So yeah, I'll have to check that in a minute here, but in any case, I have that at 1'9.5". I believe it's to the bottom edge of the heater. And then you can see the fan blades themselves. I have the lower section of the blade itself at this 1'6". So we could, like I said before, we could move the heater to the right slightly in order to get a little bit better coverage. So we'll try that here in just a minute. Now let's go ahead and oh, I should also mention that I do have this out at about, let's go ahead and just verify that real quick, to the center of the bracket itself. Let's see if I can capture that here. And then to the edge of the, I want to go all the way up to the beam here. And we'll see what that comes out to. 2 foot and 2 3/8 of an inch to this point here to the beam itself. So, and I have this also at about a 10-degree tilt towards the inner edge of the patio. All right, let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. I'm going to turn off these distances and look at that footprint of heat. You can see the coverage with this unit here on the seating position here is fairly decent. We're not hitting this chair here as nice as I would like it to be, just because of the fact that the heater is pushed over to the right a little bit. And I tried to match it up to this unit here, so the visual aspect is still strong. But we are getting, you know, some rays over here, and there are crossover rays here, so this might be okay. But we also might want to move this heater to the right a little bit more. But that would make, you know, these two units off center from each other. So let's go ahead and just look at that, see if we can move it maybe 1.5 feet. Let's try that again. And so now the coverage is much better for this particular area. However, it's not centered like this unit here. So, but that's 3 units here, and you can see the coverage is fairly decent. The only thing that we're really not covering is this chair back here, and that's, you know, moving this heater left or right is going to change that position. But because there's a TV set here, I would imagine that the majority of occupying the space here is going to be on the right. So anyway, let's go ahead and change one other option. I'm going to delete these 2 units. Actually, I'm going to leave that one on. I'm going to push it back for a second and then delete just the one here. We're going to go ahead and move these over to the right. Or excuse me, to the left here. I'm going to go, let's go with 2.5 feet. And then I'm going to go with 7 feet this direction. And let's see what that coverage looks like now. So this is going to be a much better coverage of the entire space or occupied space. and that would be 4 of the SlimLine 4000 watt units. Let's go ahead and check to see whether we still meet the clearances to this fan blade here, and it looks like that is no problem whatsoever. So clearance above, not an issue, and there's no issue with regards to the clearances over here. Now, being that there's a speaker location over here and over here, you may want to move that if that is in fact where it's going to be. Let's put that ceiling plan back on for a moment. And you can see here, the speaker will be up here, and this one here will be in this area around here, so that should not be an issue. And then also, could we just use 2 units? Yes, you could, but you're not going to get the total coverage of the entire space. So with 2 units, that's what it would look like. And the crossover array here is decent enough to make this, a comfortable spot as well. So let me go ahead and change that back. And that would be the best application in my opinion. Also, just note that these are Infratech or infrared radiant heaters. So an infrared radiant heater, this light source that you're seeing here is just so that you can visually see what the footprint of heat looks like. Infrared light is invisible to the human eye, so you're not going to see a ray like this. It's just something that you will feel. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We're not advertising. We don't monetize. YouTube does not promote our channel in any way unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers, and it really helps us out. Thank you so much. Have an excellent day.